Bro, he's in cuffs. At least pull the taser out.
Oh my god, he's gonna show me.
I don't
Yeah,
carry a
Dangerfield
taser.
has an aversion to less than lethals.
The f does that even mean?
Means he doesn't like tasers or batons. He prefers guns.
Fucking
That sounds
sicko.
Hello.
terrible for a police department.
Hey,
Yeah, maybe we should have said it out loud.
a short bit. Why? I don't know. Yeah, we're remanding him after that. Okay, perfect. Oh. Okie dokie. I'm gonna give you a quick pat down. Make sure you don't have any more dookies in your pocket. You have drinks and everything. Good. If you put the head bag on Kane while we're in here, I will laugh. So you know.
Wait, what
You
the hell?
fucker.
That wasn't me. That literally wasn't me.
Hold on. Dangerfield, you can step out and just lock the door, please.
Yeah, you got it, sir.
Thank you. All right, I'm just going to cuff you to the table. Oh my god, I can't see! Ah! Okay.
Damn, I wonder who that is.
Kicking back, relaxing. This is the good life.
Are we waiting for Rosa to come down? You want to
She said she would join us mid-interrogation because she was going to help out.
mid-interrogation? I figured.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to talk to Kay for a half second
Yes,
before
nice.
we start then, Kane?
Yeah, if you need prep time.
I don't need prep time. The TLDR on this is that he had been previously interrogated with myself and at that time Captain Sider and
Yeah, they
Officer
blew it.
Watson.
Yeah.
Yeah. And to be very blunt when I say this, Watson was more of a distraction than he was a benefit to either side. So I want to
Awesome.
re-ask a few questions because, well, it's Watson.
All right, yeah. I'll talk with him a little bit about what happened the first time, and then I'll bring you back in.
Yeah. Fair enough. He might tell you about some really nice boots, by the way. I admit that was a really funny moment.
All right. Was it about the funeral bombing?
Yep, and baseball games and shit like that. I was at a Braves. Oh, fuck. I gotta see who was playing that day. Hold on.
Go for it.
I forget. It was Braves versus. Yes, Braves versus the Royals. It was the 29th, right? The Royals won 4-2. Was it the Mets? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Royals. September 29th. The bombing was the 29th, right?
Yes. Let me check that report. I'll get to the exact date. Wait, did he not add me to that? It wasn't a Mirror Park shooting, right?
No. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got it.
Oh, I have 3 pages of MDT shit. It was on the 3rd page. All right, this was on. Yeah, the 29th.
Okay. And if there's any question I don't want to answer, what do you want me to do?
Cough.
Then you'll just say something?
Yeah, just be like, and I'll be like, at this time, my client's not going to answer. Do
Oh.
that dumbass lawyer shit.
Okay. I'm ready.
Too easy. Hey, Toby, whenever you're ready.
Oh, but the best part is, remember what I told you originally? These
Mhm.
dudes were all victims.
I heard you mumbling. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. Give me a second. I need to have a couple of coffees. I had to run upstairs, take a wicked yes.
But we'll just let them do it. I'm not even going to bring that up.
Uh-huh.
No, a wee wee.
That's not set in stone, but it's a good argument.
What happened to being prepared? What's all this silence?
Don't seem too prepared.
Have to turn on the recorder, boys. Hold on.
Ah, okay.
There we go. Okie dokie. All right. So the date is the 8th of November, 2024. The time is 10:09 p.m. Eastern Time. My name is Lieutenant Tobias Tarts, badge 512, Los Santos Police Department. This will be the second questioning of Mr. Kebun. How do I pronounce your last name properly?
You said it right, Mr. Kevin.
Kevin. Perfect. Thank you.
Thank God, because the entire time during that civil suit, you said Mr. Kebun.
It's because that's what.
Yeah, bitch ass
what-
busted.
Yeah. And I'm like, I don't know. And I never got a chance to ask the last time because Bustin kept on talking. Okay. And so for just the general purposes, just state your name yourself there, sir, and then we'll go to your attorney.
Name's Mr. Kevin.
Perfect. And attorney Breck.
Counselor Kane Anderson.
All right. Excellent. So this question, like I said, second run through. The first question was done, and we'll make sure this is available for court to your counsel as well, which had at the time Captain Bustin Sider, now acting Chief Sider, and Officer Watson Sider, cousin relation, I believe. The questions then surrounded the events of case number 2009, which included the injuries to multiple officers and roughly in the 30-ish number. I'd have to go back and check the exact number, and I will for court. From a projectile that was thrown where Mr. Kebun was the primary suspect. I wanted to go back over a couple of details. Predominantly,
That's supposed to keep nodding.
what we're looking at here is at that time, Mr. Kebun stated that he was at a baseball game.
Mhm.
I wanted to talk about the alibi. Mr. Kebun, did you have any friends with you at said baseball
I'll
game?
buy. I'm not sweepy.
No, that's lullaby.
I'm not sweepy.
No, as in, did anybody else see you at the baseball game?
Anybody see me?
That are friends of yours that know you?
Not sure. I have to ask around, see if my friends went to the game. Possibly.
Oh, okay. Possible. You didn't go with anybody then? You went by yourself?
To what, the game?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, depends what you mean by go with. I mean, when you go there, there's a lot of people there. There's people sitting next to me,
Absolutely.
people sitting in front of me. You know, I talked to a few waiters, stuff like that.
For example, group sales, right? You can go with a bunch of buddies. You have a couple brewskis, watch the game.
Oh, no.
No. Okay. No. Okay. Fair enough. And that you stated that there was some confusion in the questioning that who called whom, right? Bustin said you called him. You said he called
Well,
you.
at one point I did, but he called me first.
He called you first. What did he call you about?
He called me. He was telling me, hey, Tina Donovan's funeral's going on. You know, It would suck if something crazy happened, stuff like that. And I said, oh, I'm at a baseball game, dude. He said, oh, okay, I love baseball. And that was pretty much the first call.
Okay. Then there was some back and forth about some sort of terminology that was used about baseball.
Yeah.
Not a big baseball fan. I'm
Yeah.
a hockey guy.
That was on the second call, I can tell you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Basically, I was at the game and there was a baseball hit went real high up, and I just heard people in the crowd like saying like some word I couldn't understand. It was like pop fly. They're all yelling it. So I called Bustin', and I was like, "Yo, dude, what's a pop fly?" And he's like, "Oh man, that's what people yell out when the ball gets hit straight up." He's like, "Yeah, like that, pop fly," and he started yelling it too. And I was like, "Oh, okay, thanks." And I hung up.
If I recall, what he had said was that he said that he didn't yell it out. He just said, "Pop fly now, don't do anything stupid."
He said that, but I'm saying something different.
Okay.
I never said. I said he yelled that shit out too. He was saying pop fly on the phone.
For context for you, Kane, that Bustin was on the opposite side of where a grenade was thrown from, and we found the pin for it when we went searching for
Convenient
forensics.
for him.
Sure, could be convenient. Be very, very hard to be a time traveling, teleporting person, but you know.
Oh, so he wasn't even near the grenade.
Well, it's not that he wasn't near it, because he was near enough to get it blown up onto a
No, he
billboard
wasn't.
and have his titty spun backwards.
No, he wasn't. We discussed this last time. He told me there was a bunch of people that survived in between him and the other cops.
Oh yeah, there were people that were not injured. He was
Yeah.
injured though.
Well, if he was farther away than those people that weren't injured, I mean,
I would want to get
this
his
was
titty
he's
spun
not here to
backwards, though.
defend
I know.
himself, so we don't have to get
That's
into all
true.
that. I
That's
mean,
true.
I'm just saying I think he's lying, and I think he plays a bigger part in all this than we all know.
Well, you know, I think that I'm going to see if I can speak with him and see if he's available for court, so that way we can get everything out in the wash.
He should go on trial too.
Well, he'll definitely
Where
be there
was
to
quote
testify.
unquote Chief Bustin' when the bomb went off? Why wasn't he injured?
These are all valid questions, and
And if
I'm a
what he says
fan
is
of
true,
justice.
why didn't he warn any cops? If what he's saying is true, which I'm saying it's not, and that I called him and this, that, and the third, why didn't he warn anybody?
So here's the one question that it's been burning in my brain for a while. You and I have run into each other a few times over the last couple of weeks, and I keep on seeing you in the same outfit that keeps on being brought up for the person of interest, the baller hat and the gloves. I keep noting actually. you're
Baller
wearing
hat?
some-
What is that?
Yeah. It's the like the domed English hat, the little.
I think
brimmed
he's
English
just
hat.
having an accent when he's trying to say bowler hat.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh,
I am Canadian.
I mean, a lot of people like those.
Oh, absolutely.
To
I'm
be
a big
fair,
fan
most
of
of the
your
clowns
symbols.
are wearing them right now.
I have not been to Paleto anytime soon in the last little bit, but okay.
Yeah, a lot of people like wearing that stuff.
Okay, fair enough. But it's always you that I see, not everybody else. That's the weird thing, and I get that. There are going to be, I'm sure there's going to be conveniently people that will show up to court in the bowler hats, which would not surprise me in the least. Okay. So my biggest thing I had, and this is probably going to be a point of contention, and it will be available in the recording to your attorneys, is I made note of this and I wrote it down. Let me see where that scrap paper. All right, here it is. That at one point in time, you had actually, before we even given you a general location where Bustin was, you had identified that he was on the right side of the fountain, and then afterwards we had confirmed it. And I was very confused how you knew he was on the right side of anything when you were at a baseball game, and when I asked you that.
No,
Your
no,
statement
no. I
was-
don't agree with this. I remember this conversation, and you guys are twisting my words. He stated all this information beforehand.
Did he? Okay, I'll
In
have
the,
to.
in
I'll
the
have
questioning,
to. I'll re-review it.
he said this stuff, and I was just repeating what he said to debunk what he was trying to say. I recall what you're saying, but that was him who said that information.
Okay. I'll re-review the tape if that's the case, and then we'll go from there. But as it stands, Mr. Kebun, as you heard upstairs, that we believe we have enough to be able to charge with the accessory to first-degree murder for the multiple of officers. We don't have a terrorism charge in the state.
Yeah, because I'm not a
So-
terrorist.
Throwing a grenade, I don't know, man.
I'm not
That's
a terrorist. I didn't throw a grenade. Innocent until proven guilty.
Yep, absolutely. You are innocent till proven guilty. in a court of law. This is not a court of law. I'm not having you ask
Okay,
you
and
if
you
you're
ain't a
guilty or
judge,
not.
so you can't say if I did or didn't.
Exactly. The only time I can take your admission of guilt is when I'm charging you with other charges.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
I'm still charging you with other stuff today, so
Yeah,
you're still gonna have
whatever,
to tell me
Joe.
about that. All right. Other than that, overall, I think that rounds out my couple of questions I had, and we will be doing court on Monday, to what I'm to understand. I've reached out to the ADA to see if they'd be available as well, and I'm sure that Rosa and Cam will also be available, and I think the judges will be too. So we'll be able to get this moving. Okay, so let's get to the brass tacks of the other charges, which I read off earlier, but let me just.
I think you got cut off because the leakage
He's a good
was
cop.
visible.
Oh, I did. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Those are smart questions, but we
for
answered
today,
them. He was trying
it was going to
to
be the
see if there's
8 times
inconsistencies in
aggravated
some of
assault
my
and
shit.
battery. Went down from 12 to 8. It was the only ones charged for the officers that were injured in the firefight. The criminal possession of a class 1 firearm for the firearm they took from you, and the criminal possession of a controlled substance, marijuana, and it's the low one. It's like the fine. And then on top of that, we had the accessory to aggravated assault and battery for the assault on Alexander Kadumchuk, the criminal use of a firearm for the hot gun that came back to another case, and then 3988 was for 10 months, 600 months, 10 months and $600. Let me see what that one was again. Didn't quite write that one down. Somebody may have peed all over the floor and distracted the hell out of me. Oh yes, for the
Oh, Richard, I
for
got beef
bagging
with
somebody
you.
and then punching the shit out of them in MRPD. Hold on. Just wrapping up here.
Oh, Richard, Mister never wakes the fuck up, never in the city
5,
or
10
talks to me more than 10 seconds. But when I'm not around, motherfucker wants to do a 12-hour fucking day.
Okay, so that would be for the bagging somebody and MRPD and then beating the hell out
I'm
of them.
killing you next time in
So you're looking
GTRP.
at a total while you're remanded, and it would be done concurrently. An additional, or not additional, but concurrent of 415 months, $19,350 fine. Now, of course, I will work on that since we did the interrogation.
Okay.
So, do you want a blanket plea or do you want to plea for individual ones?
So just do a quick rundown of all the charges right now, just so I know what we're working with.
Yeah. So today's would be the 8 aggravated assault and battery, principal criminal possession of class 1 firearm, and the principal possession of controlled substance, marijuana.
Okay.
That total was 370 months. No, it's not 370 months. It'll be down. That one would be 250 months, 11,850. Oh my God.
We'll just do it one by one, and if I say
how?
guilty to all of them, we'll do a blanket thing. So that one, today's charges, we'll go with guilty. It's pretty, pretty clear.
Damn, I thought you were going to go and stand and talk about the dick.
Oh, wait. If I say not guilty, I can bring that up on Monday?
You can still bring it up on Monday. I don't
Ah,
mind.
fuck it, I'll bring it up on Monday.
I figured.
All right, slide into the questioning.
All right.
Did you hit Chief with your dick as a form of retaliation?
When you were arrested on Friday night, did you slap the chief with your dick?
Yes, Your Honor, I did.
Okay, so report 3715. That's the one for Kadumchuk being kidnapped and then shot down, told to run. That's where I hit with accessory to aggravated assault and battery for 25 months, $1,000.
That's the courthouse one?
Courthouse one, yep.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Yeah, who would be the primary on that? 'Cause
And
I'm
what was
assuming it's in
her
the same report.
reasoning that it was me?
Pull it back up. I'm the primary. I'm the one that found her.
Okay.
Me and former Chief Knight.
I have the report for that one, right?
Yep.
All right. Okay, if you want, I can just run to Bolingbrook before you pass out, and we can go through what they have in that.
Okay.
Let's see here. I'm just rereading it to see if I agree with it or not, and if I don't agree with it, I'll bounce it anyway. Mr. K gets outside, should have had minded her own business, clearing in reference to her telling officers that he robbed Tater Chip. Ms. Kadumchuk was then robbed of all of her possessions. Men started going through her phone, putting a bag over her head. She was then instructed to start running. As she did, Ms. Kadumchuk started running downhill, and the men began firing. So I'm not hitting you with the.
Yeah, what's that
principal.
have to do with me? I'm not even mentioned in that.
You are at the very beginning. Mr. K gets out of a car and tells her she should have minded her own business. Hence why I hit you with the accessory on it.
And then they did what after they got out the car?
Then they were robbed, put a bag over the head, told to
Oh
run.
yeah, not
they
guilty.
ran.
That actually wasn't me. That was the boys.
And then all right. Shooting Mirror Park officers down. Responded to calls on radio. Officer began of an officer being stabbed at Mirror Park. We were approached to scene of the crime. I spotted a white car and Sultan fleeing from the area. As I pulled up, witnessed 3 officers along with another civilian. Applied triage to them. To get okay, of course this fucked up. And get them to their feet. The only reason why you are charged on this one is because the bullet casings come back to the gun you were possessing today, and it was just going to be criminal use of a firearm for 10 months, $300.
All right, we'll do a guilty on that one. That's not a bad one. Let's take that.
And then the MRPD assault, where you entered an MRPD requesting candy, was given 5 pieces before putting a bag over the head of the officer, punching her in the face, and then chased you outside where he punched an onboarding member. Technically, I could hit you twice, but I'm not. Multiple times before jumping into a pink-colored massacre, running over 80-15. Shouldn't laugh, but that is kind of funny. So that would be principal assault and battery, 10 months, $600.
And what's the reasoning? They think that was me?
That's a damn good question. Did not
Man,
put
you're
in
taking
there.
my fucking job for me. I should be asking that. You
Yeah.
keep beating me
I mean,
to
I'm
it.
hearing these stuff, but they're not saying like, hey, we saw Mr. K or heard Mr. K.
Yeah.
It's just like random shit.
Yep, I'll agree with you. I'm going to drop that.
Yeah, appreciate it.
So we're looking at not guilty on the Kadumchuk thing, guilty on today's things, guilty on the criminal use of a firearm, and then remanded for everything else.
Perfect.
And then that'll clear everything out. All right. And with the guilty plea, I'm going to take your DNA sample, sir, and a photograph. Actually, stay right there. I want to use this as your mugshot.
yeah, it's
That
nice.
is fucking dope.
This is I should have done this for all
Look
my
at that.
interrogations. You have to plead guilty on some chat, or they won't be willing to work with you. You know what I'm saying? That's
Over
why I
here,
was like,
get your
let's
Go ahead
take
and
that little
say,
gun charge. Even though it was Vinny's.
"Ah."
What the fuck are you doing?
A little too far.
I think I might need you to get. I think I need you to get stand up. Otherwise, I can't do it.
Oh, sing it.
Lion King, and I suck at it.
The gun charge is always kind of hard to fight, though.
Okay, got it. Perfect. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna get you remanded. So once it comes time for court, we get it all settled and what time it'll be. I'll make sure that you're popped out of jail, and I'll get everything else cleared off while you're there.
Okay.
All good. Cool.
Mr. K, would you like a prison transport today? It is 8 counts of aggravated battery.
Now understand how the prison transport system works. You get more warrants and still serve afterward.
Yeah, we're gonna have to show up to court anyway, right?
What's
Otherwise,
a
you get
bench?
defaulted.
Oh, do we have a
What's
time
a-
for the case on Monday?
Oh, it gets defaulted? It's not just a bench warrant?
Well, it'd be a bench warrant, but if he doesn't go to court, right? If you just show up for it, they may default. I don't know what the justice system would do to him at that point.
Yeah, no one's even around, probably.
Sorry, what was the question there, Kay?
We could just go to prison.
All right.
Let me grab the report for today. If my MDT would stop being shit. So many people working it, it slows it down.
Before Mr. K leaves, could he grab his phone to send me Charles
I'm giving it-
Johnson's number?
Everything's getting tossed into his backpack that I have on me.
Can I have a moment with my lawyer?
Yeah, you're back.
Charles
Hey,
has a
turn that
warrant,
off.
and I.
Oh, 1 second,
Oh
guys.
yeah.
Let me turn off the recording. There we go.
Thank you.
All right, I need you to do me a
Yeah.
favor. Can
What's
you
up?
call Charles Johnson right now?
No, I needed his number.
Shit.
You know what? Hold on. Is Vinny still awake?
Maybe Yellow Pages, he might be, or Cal. If you can
Cal's-
contact any of my people, ask them if they're prepared to fight a transport. If they are, I'll take it. Because, you know,
Okay.
it'd be nice to be free at least before the case.
You still show up Monday?
Yeah, I'll show up, 100%.
Fuck. Who?
It's just gangster, you know what I'm saying? I'll show up on my own
Yeah.
terms.
Let me check Yellow Pages. Hold on.
Yeah, search Charles Johnson, maybe Zakid.
Nope, no Yellow Pages.
Carmela
either.
might be around.
I do have Carmela's
Cal.
number.
Yeah, call her.
Her number is busy.
Spam her. Tell him.
Hey, I'm with Mr. K right now. Can you send me Charles Johnson's and Zakid's number?
Tell her to get the boys ready for a transport or some shit.
Mr. K said, "Get the boys ready for a transport." Yeah, and
ASAP.
then just have one of them call me. Thank you. All right. She said she's on it.
Okay, we're gonna bring this guy in, and I'll be cash. I'll be like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do the transport. Might as well get some scenery before I'm locked up.
All right, yeah.
And then just
Hopefully-
drag this on to buy us a little time, like five. They're gonna need 5-10 minutes at least.
I mean, we could wait until Toby says, "Hey, are you guys ready?" That's a good delay,
Okay.
and then delay for them getting prepared for getting the bus.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, because Charles has a fucking warrant, and I happened to get a hold of the report. Dude, he was not wearing a mask. Like, they just have clear fucking photos of him.
That's Charles. Okay.
Actually, fuck it. While we're here, let me take a look at that, the bag on the head girl thing.
Yeah, it's weird. I didn't even that wasn't me who held her up. I mean, I told my boys to, but it actually I wasn't the one holding her up. So the second one's weird.
I got added to so many of your reports. I got to figure out which ones they fucking are. There it is. I want to read it, and then it keeps fucking loading. Hold on.
You guys good in there?
Yeah, you can come in.
Yeah, one moment.
Okay.
Mr. Johnson.
All right. First on scene, night to find Kodumchuk shot off of dirt side of road. Shot several times. Handed off to EMS.
Answer me. Answer me.
Skinny and
I
Esmeralda
said
scene
answer me.
control.
I'm not going to take no for
Kept
an
up to date
answer.
by EMS.
You're going to answer me.
Tater
No, I
chip,
don't care if
Pillow
I'm
supplied
disturbing everything.
statements.
Hey, I know people are looking at you funny. Answer me right now. Answer me. I'm going to keep going until you answer me, okay? Answer me. You got to do it. Answer me. Answer me. I
Somebody's
said
trying to call
answer me. I'm not going to take
phone.
no for an answer. You're going to answer me.
You
Hey,
gonna
no,
answer
I don't care
that?
if I'm disturbing everything.
I can't get
know
out of my
people are
fucking
looking at you
NDT
funny.
right now.
Answer me right now.
Was that one of them calling?
Hello?
What was it?
Oh, hey. Mr. K.
Who's
Yeah,
it?
Mr.
Who's
K is asking if the boy. It's Charles. Mr. K wants to know if you boys are ready to bust out of prison transport.
Hey, tell him if he needs extra backup, I call Hades.
You're gonna get about 10 to 15 because I haven't even started it yet. But I'll give you a call when it's about to roll.
Tell him if he needs extra people, call Hades.
Yeah. What'd you say, Mr. K?
If he needs extra people, tell him to call Hades.
If you need a
Huh? I couldn't hear what you said.
Did you hear me?
No.
I said, Mr. K said if you need extra people, call Hades. Oh, okay, perfect. He's already got 5.
Okay. All right, let's bring the cop back in.
All right, yeah. I'll shoot a call when things about to roll. Bye. All right, upstairs time.
Yep. When should I bring up the transport?
Hmm?
Sir?
Toby.
What's up?
Mr. K has changed his mind. He would like to request prison transport with any person that has not gone yet.
Might as well. I'm gonna be up there all
okay,
fucking until our trial. So.
Hello, lawyers.
Hello.
Lawyers?
It's me. I just finished.
Oh, Rosa.
Oh, come on in. Wait. Are they sent or are they taking prison transport?
They just got sent.
Ah, shit. So
Well,
you wa-
Peanut's already been up there for a long time, but
Yeah.
Ricky's still in the cell, I think.
Oh,
So
shit.
Ricky,
Ricky with us?
Peanut, and Mr. K.
No, Peanut's
mean-
in jail.
Oh, okay.
this is perfect.
So
call
Ricky and
the
Mr.
chief.
K.
Yeah, probably be. Let me run up there actually really quick. Or Tarts, it might be better if you run up there because you have keys.
My old crest to keep the windows down to get the nice fresh air before I gotta sit in my fucking cell. Shit, I'm hungry. Trying to see if I got any snacks laying around. You know what I mean?
Listen, Ricky only he got 14K in fines for all this.
I don't even know what I got, but I think it was a lot.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it's the charges from today and the past couple of days. We don't know what the big one's going to be.
These cops aren't even putting like anything in the description of the report either.
Yeah, I
No,
got a whole
no,
thing
I
it's
dropped
just
been
had
because of
fucking
it.
3 or
barren.
4 reports, and I was like, "What do you mean that you're charging some? There's not even a statement in here." They're like, "Well, I was there," and I was like, "I don't fucking care. Write it down."
Yeah, I'm
Well-
getting something dropped on Bonk the Clown because they decided to not fill out the report.
You know what's funny? Yeah, most of my reports were just saying like what happened, but never said how they identified me or why they thought it was me or anything like that.
Yeah, I think honestly, reading the report, I got to get the victim statements, but my MDT's fucking bugging out. The bag over the head thing, that sounds like something I can easily get you off of.
Why are they trying to charge him
Yeah,
as
you literally
accessory
like
for
you had
that?
what? You had a bag over your head? How you IDing me? You know?
Unless that's a gun forensics thing, which, I mean, I don't know. You let anybody borrow your guns recently?
Mm-mm.
Can't be a forensics thing
But
then.
I'm not too worried about that little shit. This case on Monday's the big one.
Yes, sir.
I don't get why they're charging you as accessory to the murder.
That one confuses me as well. Have you been added to the actual, like,
No, have you?
Gina Donovan murder? No.
I mean, we're gonna need it probably today.
Yeah, we'll definitely make sure to get that because there's not a lot we have to go off of if it's just, oh, yep, they did it.
I mean, they're gonna say, "Oh, we saw it on L."
All right, can I come back in for a sec?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Ricky is still here. I stopped them from sending him up. I mentioned the prisoner transport, and his reaction was "fuck yes." So, I'm gonna get you back in cuffs real quick. We'll bring you back
Who
upstairs.
doesn't like driving in a big bus?
Load them up.
Also, towards getting ready for this case on Monday, can you add us to all the reports that we need?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find a way to export the big massive one because it crashes MDTs. Step back, both of you, so I don't accidentally bolo cuff you.
I'm not washed anyways.
I genuinely expected him to prove that he's also not washed just to make fun of you.
Oh, I could have. Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, man. Now let's go upstairs. You want me to escort you
Yep,
up?
it's
Like
always
before?
easier.
Yeah,
Luxury service too.
exactly.
And I think we're invisible.